Alright, here we are. I think everything is set up properly. Let me just double check. Let's see. No, now I think we're okay. Want to avoid having double audio input once again. Let's make sure this is.
There we go. Okay, I think we're good. Now we'll get to see if the game displays properly, unlike last time. So yeah, I know it's been a little quiet on the channel lately. This things have been keeping me busy. So I haven't gotten to make another video yet. I'm hoping this week to get one out. So I'm going to be working on that while I'm at work tonight. Leaving in a few hours. Welcome to Your Skunk. We're about to find out if my Streamlabs will decide to pick up the game today on its own properly, or if I have to do a full screen share again like last time. I don't know what this program wants to do here. Let's see. Oops, not that. Right, the game is opening. Now we can find out if it'll show up. It's looking like not. Well, it says it's capturing it, but then it just shows black screen. So, I mean, like I said, worst case, we'll just do display share again, which is a little bit more awkward for all the tabbing to just check the chat. But if that's what works, that's what works. And I'll try and troubleshoot this stupid app again. Alright. Looks like it is not working. I'll try redoing it one more time. Now you probably can hear it already. Let me know if you can hear the game.
Und Panzer.
Oh, okay, it doesn't need to be that loud. At least not in my ears. Here, let's try the game capture one more time. And if it doesn't work, we will... So, maybe. Looking for a game. Yeah, the game is right there. Okay, well... Capture a specific window. No. Okay, well, that's not working again. So, we will just full screen that. Let's go. Don't want to waste too much time messing with this, since we're on a time limit here. It's I have to go to work in about 3 hours, so I want to give 1 hour for stream, and then another hour plus, hour and a half plus for me to eat something and get ready. And controller. There we go, controller is working. I hope it has enough charge, but we'll see. Okay, so I know last time we were wrestling with a few of these. Let's see if it's saved the last one we played. Actually, might be the driving one, in which case it wouldn't help too much. Let me just make sure it's there. Yes, we had this stupid Shark Team one. Actually, no, this one wasn't that bad. This was actually one of the ones that we almost beat. Let's get right into it. So like I said when I first started the stream, for anyone who wasn't here right then, I do hope to get something out this week. I don't want to 100% promise because time gets away from me sometimes, and things have been a little busier and a little more stressful than they needed to be the last few weeks. Nothing particularly major, just stuff going on. But waiting for my art for the manga already. We're getting there. Slowly but surely we'll get there. Also, we've got a web novel that's gonna hopefully start soon.
相手の車両をすべて撃破したチームの勝利ね。モモさんを留年になんかさせやしない。試合を始めます。次は全滅戦の練習をしましょう。私たち前進するよ。敵を発見したって。撃て。
Game. Game. This doesn't usually happen. It hasn't frozen in forever. Come on. Come on, game. There we go. Alright. Whatever can't go wrong will go wrong, I guess. I don't know how to get unstuck here. Oh, I'm taking a screenshot. It's not moving. Well, give it a couple seconds. Start this thing. We're off to a great start, as you can see. Find the game link. There it is. Okay. Let's get that started again. Yeah, I think it's been like a year since the last time Yuzu froze on us. They said it's cold in the last Oz finale. Maybe she's just, didn't want to come out. Also, I don't know if you guys saw, I think I saw someone posted on Facebook there was a released poster for Das Finale 5 already. I'll have to find it again, and maybe I'll make a community post. A couple interesting community posts to make, actually. I've been behind on those too. Including a potential new student for Ori from a different franchise who might be a little too old for high school, but I think they would take her. We're back. Let's go. The tank is supposed to crash.
Girls and Panzer Dream Tank Match.
That's... I also don't know why the volume seems so high. Weird. It's not terribly high. Could we just use the earbuds instead of headphones? We're still here. At least the stream is functioning. I hope you're all doing well as summer sets in. And over here we're already getting to the weather that I hate to go outside. Not even to July.
ルールは殲滅戦。相手の車両を全て撃破したチームの勝利ね。モモさんを留年になんかさせやしない。試合を始めます。次は私も相手。私たちと本気で前進するよ。敵車両発見。敵車両発見。反撃方向で砲撃を確認。撃て。装填完了に。よし、いいぞ。装填するよ。M3D 行動不能されてるの。聞いているようだ。交代。撃て。倒しがいがある。撃て。スタントつく。トルシェキーが行動不能。装填完了。装填完了。これ以上の避難はない。回避受けていくよ。4号行動不能。試合終了。
That was a weird noise. Yeah, I was complaining last stream about how even the tiny tanks like Duck Team take out half your health when they hit you, no matter where they hit you. It makes it a little difficult. But we got close last time. And if our allies participated properly, we'll get closer.
ルールは殲滅戦。相手の車両を全て撃破したチームの勝利ね。モモさんは入念になんか。それでは試合を始めます。
Thank you, Momo, for getting us training.
私も私たちと。敵車両発見。撃て。よし。
We didn't get very far.
試合終了。
Mallard team. If only our allies would similarly have the same damage output as the enemies, that would make it fair. Although honestly, I get less mad at this than I get at when Musume champions beats. Those I get mad at sometimes. I don't know why this one doesn't get me as angry. It's annoying, but I guess because I know this is winnable, and sometimes in those races you know it's over before it begins, which is not a fun feeling. It's still a fun game, but like with sports, it's a love-hate relationship. Especially for me right now, as a Mets fan. Mets suck this year. This fight the manager. Helps not. My breath. What do we do here? Run. That's what we're literally on zero. Oh, okay, well.
行動不能
Well, I guess that was a bit.
試合終了
I just wanted to check the chat. Since, like I mentioned at the start, for anybody who might be here who wasn't here a few minutes ago, I'm stuck doing this on display capture since Streamlabs sucks and won't capture the game properly. On the game capture function. What we need is our allies to take out one of the tanks on the road. Though it is kind of funny, I've been prioritizing Leopold team. But on the other hand, all their tanks seem to do the same amount of damage for the most part. So I don't know if it might be worth it to try and prioritize
ルールは殲滅戦
Turtle team
相手の車両を
first,
全て撃破したチームの勝利
while
ね
Leopold team just turtles around
桃
and
さんを
then
入
get
念
behind
にな
them
んかそれ
later
で
with
は
hopefully an
試合を
ally
始めま
who's
す
alive.
次
I don't know.
は私も相手に私たちと
I don't know if there's any kind of official game guide strategies. Dream Tank match.
前進する
The old days of like Game Informer and stuff like that.
撃て敵車両発見敵を発見した装填完了これ以上の船はまずい回避優先で行くよ
How did
4
they hit
号
us?
行動不能
How did they hit us from there?
試合終了
That was Mallory team, wasn't it? Didn't even show us? Oh, come on, show me who did it. Show me who did it. And yeah, the problem with the roasted mission is with the controller especially, it's a lot harder until I get the hang of it. I probably will try it at some point in the stream, but I'd like to also, also missions like this are more fun to watch, I think, than the driving ones, because there's actual tank combat going on, as opposed to just trying to not fall off the cliff as we go around the mountain. So, like I said, I'll still definitely get to it at some point before we wrap up in about 40 minutes, but
ルールは殲滅戦
also this one I can feel
相
it's
手の車
close,
両を
and I
全て
want to
撃破
just
した
get
チ
it
ームの
already.
勝利ね
Whereas the rose hip one, especially with the controller, we're still
それ
pretty
で
far
は
off
試合を始めます
unless we get lucky.
次は私も相手になって私たちと敵車両発見トライ撃て撃てない前進する前進する安全能力で攻撃を確認
Get the drop first.
装填完了撃て外れた装填完了 M3D 行動不能撃て
Oh, how did that miss?
どうし当たるにゃ装填完了三式行動不能みんな怪我はないか
Yeah, this mission is alright.
あまり効果がない
Yeah, entire team is gone already. Good luck.
攻撃によりリタイア撃て三突よし行動不能もう
And now we're just gonna get fighting this squad. Go out fighting. We'll go out fighting.
正面と11時方向から攻撃を確認4号行動不能
Okay, we're gonna go back to the first strategy, I think.
試合終了
Because our allies can't be trusted on their own for even 5 minutes. Man. Like, what's the meme with, like, what is it, when you fight an enemy, a boss in a video game, and then when you get the boss as your teammate? Like, there's, like, 20 levels lower, and completely useless, whereas before you could barely beat them on your own. It's kind of how it feels with this sometimes.
Rule は殲滅戦
Let's get this.
相手の車両を全て撃破したチームの勝利ねモモさんを入念になんかそれでは試合を始めます 次は私も相手になってやる。私たちと前進するよ。敵を発見した。敵車両発見。前進して撃て。
Didn't want to hit the shreds.
4号
And we're dead again.
試合終了。
Yeah, to Rabbit Team. Not Rabbit Team, Duck Team. I'm trying to remember how we did it last time. We got really close. Pretty sure it was a variant of this, where just try and blitz those two. And hope to get them out without losing anybody on our team, and also while not getting knocked down to a sliver of health. And then try and just overwhelm the last two. Because you'd think Turtle Team would be pretty easy to deal with. As long as you get the drop on them, because they don't have a turret.
ルールは殲滅戦。相手の車両を全て撃破したチームの勝利ね。モモさんは留年になんかそれでは試合を始めます。次は私も相手になって。私たちと前進するよ。敵車両発見。敵を発見したって。前進。威力にそがれる交代している。
No, I'm just gonna give up. Goodbye.
4号行動不能。
Man,
試合終了。
I'm worse at this today. I have not had time to practice at all between the last stream and this stream, in case you're wondering. I'm sure it shows. Come on. Let's take a Yeah, I don't think we're able to alter the lineups for these extra matches. I don't think, at least. But again, Duck Team's weaponry is massively upgraded for this.
ルールは殲滅戦。
So I'm
相
convinced
手の
that
車両を
if
全
we
て
got
撃
them on
破
our
したチーム
team,
の勝利
they'd be
ね。
back to a pea shooter and then not be helpful anyway.
それでは
So at that
試
point,
合を始めます。
even if they are, being more competent,
次は私も相手になって。
what's it gonna help us?
前進するよ。
Knock anybody out.
敵車両発見。前進。前進。
Oh, there goes that.
4号行動不能。
I don't know what we're supposed to do.
試合終了。
Momo, how'd you hit something? Well, you're not gunning, I guess. I'm trying to figure out like how to more effectively control, because with the WASD keys, I'm able to relatively smoothly maneuver while also using different keys in the keyboard to aim. Whereas now it feels like moving is a much more complicated, or is more cumbersome thing to do. I don't know. Like I said, I'm probably doing something wrong with the controller, or just not used to it yet. But it definitely feels harder to maneuver effectively like
相手の
this.
車両を全て撃破したチームの勝利ね。モモさんは留年になんか勝てやしない。試合を始めます。次は私も相手に。私たちと本気。前進するよ。敵を発見。敵車両発見。前進。撃て。命中。装填完了。装填完了にゃ。敵車両発見。発球式。行動不能。押してるようだ。
Okay, duck team is out. Gotta quit. Gotta quit this weird thing. Okay, we're in business. We're in business. 2 of them for none of ours. Now let's not get sniped. That's the thing. Let's not get sniped.
3式行動不能。12時方向から攻撃を確認。右側面に引っ掛け。
One more sniping.
装填完了。
There we go.
エレカ
Okay.
行動不能。あと
Now
1
it's
両だ。
on.
慎重に行くよ。
Blocking for this.
装填完了。
It is good for them.
すまない。敵車両を見失った。停止して。
Okay, now it's another team on steroids against the 3 of us. Just don't get hit. Keep them busy. Keep them busy.
行動不能。
Keep them busy.
よし。
Keep them busy.
焦るな。冷静にな。
Come on, come on,
三
come
突
on,
行
come on.
動不能。一騎打ちか。
Yes, there
ルノ
we
ー
go.
B1 行動不能。
We cleared a new mission.
私たちの力、丘でも通用するかい？はい。最後までちゃんと残れるなんて
Oh,
すごい
really?
です。まあ、多少
Apologies
手
for
加
I don't
減した
think
から
I.
な。このくらいは
I don't
や
know
って
something
も
that
ら
I
わ
can
ないと
control or
困る。
not.
私たちのためにそん
I'll
な
have to
気
check
遣
the
いまで
settings
してく
next
れるなん
time.
て。モモさんの手加減があったからこその勝利でした。ありがとうございます。実戦はこんなものじゃないぞ。心しておくようにな。試合終了。
But we did it. We cleared something new today. Actually, I'm gonna check. I can't read the chat, so let me just. This I can actually read it a little better. Hold on. There we go. Yeah, that's weird. I don't know why an ad would show up and then just not play right. I mean, it could be YouTube being YouTube. But like I said, I could check for future streams to what the settings are. I try and set it to minimize any interruptions that might show up. Look, another gold medal over here. That's nice. Alright, I'm not gonna do that now. Let's see, we still got a half an hour left. Oh, that's this. Do we want to try this one? Another Ogun mission where we have to reuse the stupid land whale tank, whatever. It's the Mark IV. Land ship. Might as well be a land whale. It's completely useless. I'm curious how they'll be utilized in the last match, because I don't see their weapons doing a whole lot. I mean, they've been most useful as a door and as a bridge, But I imagine we're going to see Momo get a highlight in that match, since obviously she is a commander now on paper, so she has to get something out of it. And I think it's also trying to show that the team is throwing around Miho a lot, to the point where they don't need her as vitally as they did before. Because obviously still the best commander of their team. I think they still want to display it as they're able to stand without her, since she's going to be graduating, I guess, next year. So, speaking of Miho, hello. Please go do all the work for me, because I can't do it. And you kind of need like 3 joysticks for this. You want one to drive, and then like one for each turn. Then you also need 3 hands, I think, which most of the time don't. Stay out of sight. Don't go down. And there goes our Oh, no. Now it's okay. Hard port. Hard to port again. I think port's left. Holy shit. I used to know that better, and I haven't paid attention. Let's see if we can find them. He barely moved. The other tanks like flip over all that, and this one just like moonwalked across the road when it got shot. Let's try that again. I'm not gonna do this so many times because this one I haven't even figured out a semi-viable strategy yet, apart from what I just did there, I guess, with trying to snipe one from far away and then hope my allies do something useful. Because this tank is just so unwieldy and so underpowered. You think Orwai could like crowdfund a new tank for their team? They're popular enough after Dare Film. They probably could have done that. It's like crowdfund a new, I don't know, anything post World War I. Even one of those tiny French tanks would do like much better. Then again, I guess you can't fit all the Shark Team in some of those tanks, but there are 5 of them. Yeah, there's 5 of them. So you can fit them all on a Panzer IV, fit them all on a Shark. It's a crowdfund for one of those. So you get this relic out of it. Someone else using Pokemon tanks. Like the next closest is Marie's tank, which is like Interwar, where it was much closer to World War II.
式行動不能まずいな鉄車両このままじゃやられるね命中ヘッツァ行動不能やられたかマーク4行動不能
And that's that. We'll do this one more time to move on to
試
something
合
else
終了
that's a little more reasonable at this difficulty. There we go. 20 minutes until I have to call it a night. Well, call it a stream. I'll call it. I'm going to be up all night. Let's see. Do that one more time, then we'll move on to something else. It's also to look into. I forget who it was on one of the streams not too long ago. Was talking about how there apparently is a way, apparently, to play the online version, like multiplayer with the emulator. So I really should look into that. It'd be a fun thing to try and do at some point. Maybe as like a milestone stream or something. So that I can
ルールは
play
殲
with
滅
you
戦
guys and not have
相手の車両を全て撃破したチームの
just
勝利
muddle
ね
against AI by myself like this.
モモさんは入念になんかさせやしない試合を始めます前進するよ前進してください前進
As so far as taking out one of the enemies. We get to 2 or 3.
警戒を怠らないようにしてね
Where are they? There.
敵を発見したってお願い
Behind us.
正面走行にわかりました砲撃準備交代前進するよ4号敵車両発見まだ負けてない89行動不能このままじゃやられるね装填完了撃て命中正面走行に避難装填完了マーク4行動不能
Yeah, okay, we're done with this one for now.
試合終了
Figure this out another time. Let's pick another mission, then I'll check the chat again. Well, I guess I could have done that now. Let's see. We still have this. This is what we have to. Just such a big map. And these. We also have that. We have being here. We'll try this first, and then maybe we'll try the finale one, and then see what time it is, and probably close out with another attempt at the roasted driving challenge. Welcome, Adrian. This is the emulator. This is on Yuzu. And I'm using the full display share because Streamlabs does not want to use game
相手の
capture
車両を
to
全
capture
て
the game
撃破したチ
properly.
ームの勝利ね
So,
私がケーキを
still
食
I'm
べ
gonna
る
get
それ
it
では
onto the screen.
試合を始めます
お茶会ね
It used to work.
たかがおやつの準備も結構このセンスがわからん私の選択したものが評価されたと
Not this one, actually.
せいぜい吠え面を書くことだなほら泣いてみろ何を
二人ともここにいるのかしら
はい安藤
Are we
い
on
ま
the
す
same team here this time?
同じ
We
く
always are, but
押田もいます。
そうならちょうどいいわ。今日の練習が始まるから遅れないようにね。
かしこまりました。貴様がくだらんことで突っかかってくるから危うく遅れるところだったんだぞ。おい、ボタンが一段ずれているぞ。君こそ人のセンスに文句をつけるとはいいご身分だな。おい、そのジャケット裏返ってないか。そんなバカなことが。あ、本当だ。よし、これで大丈夫か。そっちはどうだ。こっちも問題ない。じゃ練習に行くか。そうだな。
crisis averted.
前進するわよ。
At least we could drive this one. Problem is, pea shooter and this map. Look how big this map is. We're driving at like decent speed and we're getting nowhere. Train is not the shortest. Some little doodads are like the benches in the amusement park. Those are not things, those are trees. Where are they hiding? About 20 miles away. That's when they're hiding.
どこ行ったのかしら。
I have this map which is holding the joystick forward. Oh, here's the map. And it'll be here.
止まりなさい。
Nope.
停止だ。
They found me. Kind of.
どこに行ったんだ。
Wait.
一体どこから。
There's something. We'll go after that one.
列車に見失ったわ。 止まりなさい。
Maybe a pea shooter, but we're a fast and small target.
列車両を発見したわ。
Oh. Maybe this was a bad idea. But we're gonna go for it.
11時方向攻撃を確認。
Ah.
止まりなさい。発射。どこを狙ってるの。機体を狙いましょう。落ち着いて確実に。装填完了。発射。いいわよ。
Oh, it did a little damage.
止まりなさい。装填完了よ。一体どこからできた。
ルノー FT17
Well,
行動不能。
yeah, that was gonna happen at some point. That's neat when you can recognize other voice actors, different franchises and stuff. I've started to do that occasionally. I've seen enough anime at this point that every so often I'll be like, wait a minute, I've heard that voice before somewhere. And then occasionally I'll figure it out myself, and then occasionally I have to actually just look it up, and then I'm like, now I understand. And I remember when I first, not that I don't watch it anymore because the show really fell off, but when I was watching Shield Hero, I did not expect that Raftalia's voice actor was the same as Nishi in Und Panzer. It's not completely different. But some of these voice actors have really, really good range, so you can't always tell. Or like how, I think it's Graf Spee in Azurlane is the same voice actress as Miho. And of course, Nona's voice actress has been in a number of things.
ルールは殲滅戦。
what I saw
相
her
手の車両を
recently,
全て撃破したチームの勝利ね。
where she's
そ
been
れでは
bunch
試
of
合を始めます。
前進してください。
they wouldn't expect
分かっ
necessarily.
た。
Alright. So, I know we have one fire extinguisher, which is basically a heal. So we have to try and avoid damage as long as possible to maximize the
敵
use
車
of
見て。
weak
着点
spot.
に命中です。
This thing. Alright. Well, if you're not gonna move, I will take another
わか
pot
りまし
shot.
た。正面走行に被弾。よし。
次行きます。
交代してください。わかりました。相手の向きに注意してください。
わかりました。
Conqueror shielding. Get on down.
よし。わかりました。攻撃一時方向から攻撃を確認。停止してくださ
Stop,
い。
stop,
戦闘に支
stop.
障はないけど、被弾は抑えましょう。心配しないでって伝えとくね。
That didn't work. Probably lost too much health this point.
お願い。落ち着いて狙いましょう。集中して。
Myself.
前進。
当選完了。いつでも出ます。
一方向から攻撃を確認。敵お願い。次は角度に気をつけましょう。お昼ご飯の角度だっけ？お願い。わかりました。停止。やりました。お願い。左側面に被弾。
当選完了。いつでも出ます。
気合中。相手のお願い。やりました。
当選完了。
停止。魔女。お願い。
Really?
4号行動不能。
I don't understand this damage calculation
試合終
sometimes.
了。
Alright, we have time to do that one more time. I mean, well, if it ends quickly, maybe 2 more times. Thought that was going okay, but then it wasn't. I think the weak spot hit we got at the start should have done more damage than like 1/5. But it is what it is. It's not really not worth complaining about, I don't think. At least we cleared something new today, so I accomplished something in the game. It's funny how like the AI like just interacts differently sometimes. Like, there are times you play the mission and like
相手の
one
車
doesn't
両を
move,
全て撃破したチーム
and
の
it's
勝
easy
利
to
ね。
kill, and the next
それで
time
は
they're
試合を
all
始めます
してください。
making themselves a big problem. So you can't really predict it perfectly.
様子はどうですか？
え
先方が。なんで？今当たったよね。わあ！同じ方向から攻撃を確認。停止してくださ
I
い。
hate when that happens. Ow! What was that? Audio. I don't know if you heard that too. The audio completely glitched out for a
戦車って
second.
やっぱり
Some British counterintelligence or something.
次行きます。
Oh, she has a heal? Oh, that's not fair. That is not. That's not fair.
停止してください。よし。待て。よし。戦闘に支障はないけど、被弾は抑えましょう。心配しないでって伝えとくね。同じ方向から攻撃を確認。敵車両を捉えました。お願い。落ち着いて狙いましょう。わかりました。攻撃準備。
4号行動不能
Pretty sure we've done better at this, although that might have been the silver.
試合終了
I'm not sure I've tried the gold one before today. This man giving. Like, if they all have a heal, that's going to be miserable. Because we only have one for the entire rotation. And if each of them gets one, plus obviously the other bonuses of higher difficulty, this is going to be, I guess that's the reason it's a finale. That's going to be tough. So we have one more try of this, and then maybe a driving mission, and then we'll have to wrap up since I do have to go to work in a couple hours. I need some time to eat something, get a little bit of rest before night shift. So I wanted to get a stream in this week since I had time. I probably won't be able to do one next week. So, especially since I've been a little bit lack of videos lately. So
相手の車両を全て撃破したチームの勝利ねそれでは試合を始めます
So let's try that again. Let's see if we can at least get past our Argentina this time. That'll be progress.
次行きます
That's a good engagement angle.
発射
Jared dropped the heal already. I'm happy to engage from here.
装填完了いつでも撃てます更新艦射撃でも構いません一位三振外すわけにはいきませんから前進ちょっとわかりました砲撃敵射お願い
That's a scratch damage. There we go.
チャージ行動不
Took
能
us most of our health. We did get through one. That's progress. That's progress. Only 7 more to go. We use the fire extinguisher now. We'll try not. Let's zero this in first. One advantage we have. Weak spot and did no damage. Well, that's fun. There we go. Yeah.
シャーマン
See, occasionally
75 ミ
the
リ
AI just
行動不能
useless. It just stays there, and let's just do that. So we could save the extinguisher for the next one. So we can stay right there. She healed. Stay right there. This is a good game.
装填完了
We'll duel here. Oh, well.
4号行動不能
She took us up on it, and I guess
試
I
合
paid for
終
it.
了
Thought we had enough of a good angle that we weren't going to get. Bad hit, but anyway, that was progress. At least we got 2 out of the 8. Like I said, I'll do 1, maybe 2 driving missions now, and then we'll have to wrap up. Let's see. Yeah, Darjeeling is always the first and always the last. There's the cliff's edge. I still want to try my other alternate strategy, but I don't think I could do it with the controller of driving backwards for the entire drive here. Because you have much better, you're a little bit slower, obviously, but you have much better control.
ルールは特別なものと
My
なっている
experience
か
when I
ら
tried one
注意して
time
ね
backwards. So I'm not sure if
それでは
it's
試合を始
viable,
めます
but I'd like to try.
前進なさい
We'll stop with this, because I can really drive forward with the controller. Let's go. Let's go. It does help you don't have to worry about the turret here. You're not fighting anybody. Let's put all my attention on the gun. The one joystick controls our driving. actually helps or not to try and cut across this. Do it. Let's try to look up somebody who's actually completed this. I'm sure it's just on YouTube somewhere. Let's see what it looks like. Where they use the speed boost mode. What do we do? What are we stuck on? What are we stuck on? I don't know how you put that time for this walls or in the mission. Have you tried that later time? I don't know. Unless you're really good at trigger finger. Oh. Please stay on. No. Let's try and take it over here. See how far it gets us. Point straight. Maybe at least get one more checkpoint. We're out of time. We did. Okay. Had something. And time is. And we did a 180 at the end for style points. Completely intentional. So, now it is 8 o'clock. So unfortunately, I do have to sign off promptly now, since, like I mentioned before, I do have work in a couple hours. So I've got to, not starting a battle, we have to go back. There we go. So, quick little stream, but at least apart from Streamlabs not cooperating again, things went pretty smoothly this time, I think. And the next one won't be next week probably, but maybe the week after. We'll see. I'll keep people updated on the community posts. And hopefully a video this week. I can't guarantee it. I'm going to try, buckle down and get one done. If I can finish writing it tonight, then I can probably try and get it done by Thursday, so we'll see. But thank you for coming. And at least we got to clear something new this week. Wait, where's me? Was my display not on here the entire time? Anyway. Yeah, that's the screw up of the stream. I didn't have my face cam here the entire time. It was behind the was below the other source. Anyway, thank you for coming. I hope you enjoyed, and at least we cleared something. And I'll see you next time.